Too much disco. Then three kings stepped out of the 285th Street shadows. No sequence, no lace, just the leather and the beat. Run-D.M.C is in the building. School is in session. From the hill of Hollis, a neighborhood of pride where the hustlers and the poets all living side by side. I'm Daryl Mack, the king of rock, the mic is in my hand, bringing a brand new rhythm to the whole damn land. We threw away the glitter, we threw away the fur, making sure the line of the street starts to blur. Russell's in the office, Jay is on the wheel, showing every sucker how the real feels feel. Just a drum machine pounding, loud and great, turning the midnight into the light of day. The kings from Hollis, the new school ring, straight band out of rhythm, easily in the pain, no laces in the shell toes, pride in the soul, taking back the streets and taking control. Step inside the arena, see the black fedora, changing up the vibe and the urban aura. We took the rock and roll and we made it ours underneath the light of the Queensbridge stars. No Hollis Tower Adidas on the stage, looking fresh and clean, the most dangerous trio that the world has seen. Jam Master Jay, the master of the scratch, a ribbon fire that you can't even match. We're not just rappers, we're a force of nature, rewriting the rules of the hip-hop nomenclature. Look at the feet, no laces. Look at the crowd, no laces. We're the kids of rock, low. We're the kids of the beat, low. We're the sound of the Hollis. Concrete street, it's like that, and that's the way it is. Low. The masters of the mic, the masters of the biz. Queens, low. The empire grows. Everybody jump when the horn blows. Hollis. It wasn't just a neighborhood. It was the lab. We proved that you didn't need a band, just a DJ, a drum machine, and the truth. Run Daryl J, the foundation is set. Now the world is watching, the stadium is full with the Hollis energy and the Brooklyn pool. No Queens rule. We crossed the line, we broke the mold with a story that was destined to be told. From rock box fame to the walk this way dream, the undisputed leaders of the ultimate team. So remember the name, remember the style, the kings from Hollis for every single mile. The new school is here, the old school is past, with a Hollis legacy that's built to last. The kings from Hollis, the new school ring, stream down on the rhythm, easier on the pain, no laces in the shell toes, pride in the soul, taking back the streets and taking control. Yeah, dedicated to Jam Master J Hollis, where the revolution started. The signal is 100% Queens. Next stop, sing the Albans peace. Peace.
You listen to WBLS, and we've got a 17-year-old kid from St. Albans ready to blow your speakers. Queens, stand up, ladies. Watch out. Here's James Todd Smith. KJ Sark Smith.
Walking down Farmers Boulevard, radio on my shoulder with a flow that's getting hotter as the nights are getting colder. 16 years old, but I'm the master of the game. LL Cool J is the acronym for the name. St. Albans raised me, Queens made me a star, sending my demo tape to Def Jam from afar. I don't need a gang, I just need a mic and a beat to make the whole world feel the St. Albans heat. I'm the GOAT in the making, the king of the new school, breaking every boundary and breaking every rule.
He's cool, he's hard,
The latest champ,
lighting up the neighborhood like a street lamp. He's cool, he's hard,
the latest champ,
lighting up the neighborhood like a street lamp.
I can rock a bell hat and a heavy gold chain, bringing the pleasure while I'm bringing the pain. A pioneer of the ballad, a pioneer of the grit, taking the whole industry and mastering it. They say I'm too young, they say I'm too bold, but my records are turning into mountains of gold. I'm the one who put Queens on the worldwide map, the first real legend of the romantic rap. But don't get it twisted, the bars are still St. Albans, baby, you know how I feel.
He's cool, he's hard,
The latest champ,
lighting up the neighborhood like a street lamp.
he's cool,
He's hard,
the latest champ.
lighting up the neighborhood like a street lamp.
Now the stadiums are screaming and the spotlight is bright, but I'm still the kid from the Queensbridge night. No St. Albans light. I paved the way for the solo career, conquering the industry and conquering the fear. From I Need a Beat to the radio fame, nobody ever gonna forget the name. James Todd Smith, the pride of the borough. In every single rhyme I'm deep and I'm thorough. So respect the foundation, respect the crown. The baddest man in the whole Queenstown.
Yeah! St. Albans, Farmers, Bushford, Lover T, Queensbridge, stay alert. This is Def Jam. This is the future, I'm out.
Dispatch to all units. We have reports of multiple shots fired near Baisley Park houses. Suspects are believed to be connected to the Nichols organization. Use extreme caution. This neighborhood is a powder keg.
South Jamaica where the sun don't always shine, where the money and the power are the only things in line. Baisley Park houses, the towers of the trade, where the legends of the 80s and the fortunes were made. Supreme at the table, fat cat on the block, putting the whole Queensborough in a mental lock. They weren't just dealers, they were kings of the grime, defining the rhythm of a violent time. A black Mercedes rolling down the avenue, while the shadows in the hallway are watching for you. Living in the light, dying in the dark, dying in the dark, dying in the dark. South Jamaica dreams, cold as the steel, where the price of the crown is all that is real. All that is real. Yeah. Yeah. The feds on the corner, the knocks in the hall, waiting for the giants of the street to fall. Fat Cat Nichols, a name whispered in fear, with a reputation that could go in for year after year. He ran 150th Street with an iron hand, the most powerful player in the New York land. The supreme team code, loyalty or death, fighting for the kingdom until the final breath. They paved the way for the movies and the rap, falling right into the systematic trap.
It was the movie back then. It was the reality of the block. One day you're the king, the next you're a memory on a brick wall. South Jamaica, it never forgets its home.
Yeah, now the era is over. The kings are in the cage, but the story is written on every queen's page. They inspire the hustle, they inspire the flow, from the heights of the power to the depths of the low. 1988, the game started to change, with the feds and the sirens within the final range. A generation lost to the glitter and the gold, but the legend of Baisley is the one to be told. So remember the shadows, remember the cost of the empire of Queens that was eventually lost. Yeah. The 80s in South Jamaica, where the street became a classroom under hard knocks. The signal is getting darker. Next up, stay alert.
You hear that? That's the sound of the projects. Queensbridge, the largest to ever do it. They try to say we didn't start the fire. Marley Marl, drop the beat. Let them know who owns the bridge. Side to the 40th side, Queensbridge soldiers with the neighborhood pride. MC Shan on the mic, Marley on the keys, bringing the whole industry down to their knees. We told the story of where we were born, in the middle of the project, in the middle of the storm. But the Bronx got jealous, they wanted the crown, trying to bring the Queensbridge legacy down. We stood our ground on the asphalt floor, ready for the battle, ready for the war. Come on, Albans, we hold the light, we hold the light. We hold the light, we hold the light. We hold Albans, we hold the light, we hold the light. We hold the light, we hold the light. We hold the kids, we hold the light. Queen Jared thinning in the middle of the fight. From the biker to the world, the message is clear. The kings of the bricks are finally here. You know what time it is. KRS came knocking with a point to prove, but he couldn't stop the Queensbridge move. It wasn't about the beef, it was about the truth. The voice of the projects, the voice of the youth. 10 blocks of housing, a kingdom of brick, where the rhymes are heavy and the air is thick. We define the era, we define the sound, from the basement studio to the underground. So tell the boogie down to watch they back, cause the Queensbridge rhythm is on the attack. We hold the lowest, we hold the light, we hold the light. We hold the lead, we hold the light, we hold the light. We there, let me check. We hold the dead, we hold the light, we hold the light. We there, let me check. We hold the dead, we hold the light, we hold the light. Now the history is written, the battle is won, but the spirit of the bridge is never done. It paved the way for the ones who would rise, with the fire in the heart and the stars in the eyes. Marley Marl's drums, the heartbeat of the street, making the whole New York circuit complete. Respect the origin, respect the fight, underneath the glow of the Queensbridge light. We're the champions of the borough, the masters of the rhyme, standing at the top for the rest of time. Yeah, the Bligs Wars. It made us legends, Queensbridge. Now it's royalty. You can't take what we built. The signal is 100% QB. Stay loud, 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 loud. Stay loud.
They said you needed a band. They said you needed $1 million. They were wrong. Inside the house of hits, 41st side, one sampler, one vision, Marley Marl, the man who taught the drums how to talk.
Inside the laboratory, wires across the floor, looking for a sound that the world hasn't heard before. Marley Marl, the architect of the project sound, finding the treasures that were buried in the underground. A mistake on the fader, a snare caught in the loop, transforming the rhythm for the whole Queensbridge group. He took the dust from the vinyl and he made it gold. The greatest story that the speakers ever told, from the 12-bit sampler to the radio wave, digging through the crates like a river or grave. Defined the era of the Juice Crew reign, turning every boring track into a lyrical train. MC Shan, Biz Markie and the G-Rap flow, all started in the basement where the samples grow. It wasn't just a beat, it was the science of the street, making the heartbeat of the barrel complete. He taught us that the past is a weapon for the now, when the whole industry had to stop and bow. A revolution born in the project room, changing the texture of the urban boom.
Listen to the snare. It's not just a sound, it's an island sampling. It changed the DNA of the culture. Queensbridge, the epicenter of the sonic war.
Now the technique is global, the sound is the law, but it started with the grit and the Queensbridge raw. He paved the way for every producer to dream, with a simple record and a complex scheme. So respect the foundation, respect the ear, the sound of the future that we finally hear. Marley Marl, the genius of the 41st side, taking the whole culture on a rhythmic ride. The original master, the king of the crate, opening every single musical gate. Yeah, the science of the sound, Queensbridge, still leading the way, Marley Marl. The blueprint is eternal. Yo. Check the vibe, St. Albans is looking beautiful today. Native tongues in the house. Q-tip 5, let the rhythm breathe.
Walking down Farmers Boulevard with a quest in the mind, leaving the aggression and the static behind. St. Albans and Albans, where the jazz meets the street, making the soul and the concrete finally meet. You tip the abstract with the velvet line flow, watching the seeds of the revolution grow. Fife Dog, the 5-foot assassin on the mic, bringing the flavor that the whole world would like. No gold chains, just the beats in the soul, taking back the rhythm and taking full control. Can we kick it?
Yes, you can.
Under light of Albans sun, a tripod quest on the search for the light. Check the right. Can we kick it?
Yes, you can.
Under light of Albans sun, a trap called Quest on a search for the light. Yeah, we took the Lou Reed bass and the jazz man's horn. A brand new aesthetic for the borough was born. Alicia Heed on the decks, spinning the gold. The most colorful story that was ever told. It wasn't about the crime or the heat of the Glock. It was about the rhythm moving through the whole block. Scenario vibes with the energy high, reaching for the stars in the Queensbridge sky. No, St. Albans sky. A brotherhood of poets, a circle of friends, where the search for the perfect rhythm never ends. You see, music is like a journey. You don't always need to shout to be heard. Sometimes the smoothest path is the one that leads you home. Queens, it's a kaleidoscope of sound. Yeah. Now the era is classic, the legacy is deeper. The tribe that never let the creative spirit sleep. They paved the way for the alternative dream, with a simple philosophy and a soulful scheme. From low-end theory to the midnight fame, nobody ever gonna forget the tribe's name. The abstract, the 5-foot, the DJ, the vibe, the original spirit of the St. Albans tribe. So follow the rhythm, follow the quest. In the heart of Queens, they were truly the best, yeah. Yeah. Dedicated to the Fife Diggy. The signal is 100% jazz, 100% Queens native tongues. It's forever. Stay smooth.
Yo, Nasty. You ready?
I got the SP1200 looping. Yeah, large pro, the notebook is full. Let's do this for the 41st side.
17 years old with a mind like a maze, trapped in the Queensbridge summer haze, looking out the window with a the 41st side, where the poets and the killers and the dreamers collide. Large professor on the beat, making it knock while I'm building a kingdom out of every block. I'm a lyrical assassin, a street smart king. Listen to the wisdom that my notebooks bring, from the barbecue session to the worldwide fame. Nobody ever gonna be the same. My flow is the lightning, the street is the wire, setting the whole Borough of Queens on fire.
The proper, the birth of the king.
Listen to truth that the Q beat brings.
Once was enough to change the whole game. Now the whole world's whispering the name. That's the dreamer, the birth of the king.
Listen to truth that the Q beat brings.
Once was enough to change the whole game. Now the whole world's whispering the name.
I'm a product of the project, a child of the brick, where the rhymes are heavy and the plot is thick. I took the lessons from the OGs on the bench and put them in a flow that the world couldn't quench. A young poet's vision in a concrete cage, turning the struggle into a golden page. They saw the spark in the barbecue light, a lyrical star shining in the middle of the night. The transition is perfect, the rhythm is true, doing exactly what I was born to do. Queensbridge is the heart, the world is the shell, with a story only I was destined to tell. They didn't see it come in one verse. That's all it took to put the bridge back on top. It's not just rap, it's journalism from the floor. 41st side, we see everything. Now the records are waiting and the mic's alive, in a neighborhood where only the poets survive. I paved the way for the illmatic dream with a lyrical flow and the complex scheme. So respect the architect, respect the youth, the one who delivered the Queensbridge truth. From the barbecue grill to the throne of the state, opening up every single forbidden gate. The prophecy is real, the king is in the room, leading the way for the urban boom. Yo, did you hear that? Who is this kid? Yeah, Nasty Nas, Queensbridge. The 41st side, still standing tall. Keep the mic live. The signal is 100% pure peace. Peace. I'm looking out the window of the 4016 building. The world is small from up here, but the stories are giants. You see the bricks, they've seen it all. The poets, the hustlers, the ones who never made it out. This is the state of mind. This is the truth. The projects at night, a labyrinth of gray and gold, where the secrets of the borough waiting to be told. I sat on the benches, a notebook in my hand, documenting the struggles of a forgotten land. The illmatic vision, a camera in the rhyme, capturing the essence of a violent time. From the elevator smelling of the rain in the street, to the rhythm of the city and the heavy concrete. I wasn't just rapping, I was painting the scene of the space between the nightmare and American dream. For blacks, check the vocabulary, the precision of the thought, the lessons that the street side academy taught. I saw the OGs fading like a shadow in the hall, while the new kids are leaning up against the wall. One love to the brothers in the cage in the cell, living through a story only we can tell. I took the jazz from the crates and the grit from the floor, and opened up a whole new lyrical door. It's the science of the sidewalk, the gospel of the light, shining through the darkness of a Queensbridge night.
It's the falling of the block. Link fence.
They call it the largest projects in the world. The summit's a cage.
It's the falling of the block.
To me it was a library.
every siren, every distant shout was a verse. We made the world look at the bridge and see beauty in the struggle. Now the album is a Bible, a classic for the ages. With the heart of the borough written on the pages, I paved the way for the mind to be free. In a neighborhood where most are afraid to see, so respect the observer, respect the design. The one who put the soul on a lyrical line. Queensbridge forever, the home of the great. The one who decided the rhythm and the fate. Illmatic is the spirit, the bridge is the core, leaving a legacy that will live forevermore. Yeah, life is good. But the bridge is ready to turn on. Watch the lights on the water. Peace to the 41st side.
Yo, son, you see that car? It's been circling the block twice.
Oh, Dad, just keep your hand on the steel. In the bridge, there's no such thing as a coincidence.
The 41st side of the bridge where the shadows move fast, where the first rule of the game is making sure you last. Havoc on the NPC, cooking up the dark and the grim, while Prodigy's lyrics are tearing them limb from limb. It's the infamous era, the gospel of the streets, where the paranoia and the cold concrete finally meet. 95, the year the world felt the chill of the Queensbridge soldiers with the ironclad will. We're not just rapping, we're surviving the night in the neighborhood where the sun is afraid of the light.
Something is halfway proof. It's the reality that you won't find in the books. It's a bottle of the bed on a push to explore, living through the chaos and the funny book. There ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. It's the reality that you won't find in the books. It's a bottle of the bed on a Queensbridge floor, living through the chaos and the wild field. I can smell the fear when the lights go down in the hall, watching the silhouettes dancing up against the wall. We took the pain of the struggle and we made it a sound that echoes from the rooftop to the underground. Drinking the 40 ounce, numbing the nerves in the brain, trying to find a way to escape the Queensbridge rain. The hell on earth mentality, the heat in the palm, the eerie silence before the breaking of the calm. Every rhyme is a shell, every beat is a scar, showing the whole world exactly who we are. You ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. It's the reality that you will find in the books. Survival of the bed on the Queensbridge floor, living through the chaos and nobody moves. Survival of the bed on the Queensbridge floor, living through the chaos and the pride.
You ever feel like the buildings are closing in on you? Like the bricks are counting your breaths? QB, we don't dream, we just stay awake. Because if you blink, you're a memory. Now the legacy is still, the reputation is gold. Of the two kids from the bridge who were reckless and bold, they paved the way for the hardcore, the raw and the real. Where the rivermen flow, that's as cold as the steel. From shook ones to the survival of the name, Mob Deep, forever at the top of the game. Respect the architect, respect the infamous line. In the middle of the darkness, the grit starts to shine. Queensbridge is the bunker, the world is the field, where the story that the streets will never ever yield. Yeah, stay shook. It never sleeps. It never sleeps. It never sleeps. It just waits.
They thought it was over. They counted the shells and they counted me out. But God had a different plan for South Jamaica.
161st Street where the story began. From a hungry young hustler to a world famous man. Raised in the shadows of the supreme team reign. I took all the hunger and I took all the pain. South Jamaica, Queens, where the blocks are so cold, where the secrets of survival are the ones to be told. I had the silver cross hanging, the weight on my chest, putting every single lyrical rival to the test. I was the underdog, the kid with the fire, climbing up the ladder and climbing up higher. Gun bullets couldn't stop design. In the middle of the darkness, I'm destined to shine. From the South Jamaica streets to the top of the world. Watch the legend of the Borough finally unfurl. May of the year 2000, the sky was so blue when the lead started flying and the metal went true. 9 times hit, but I didn't lose the soul. I was taking back the rhythm and taking back control. I came back with a hunger that the game never saw, with a flow like the winter and a mind like the law. I turned a tragedy into $1 million scheme, living out the ultimate South Jamaica dream. From the corner of the block to the corporate floor, opening up every single forbidden door.
They said I'd never rap again. They said my voice was broken, but the sky's just a map of where I've been. I'm not just a rapper, I'm a survivor. Southside, we don't just live, we win.
Now the records are broken and the crown is in place, with the look of a winner all over the face. I paved the way for the mogul, the boss and the king, with the kind of confidence that the Queen streets bring. So respect the survivor, respect the return, with the lessons that only the hard knocks can learn. South Jamaica forever, the home of the brave. From the depths of the struggle to the top of the wave, the story is finished, the victory is clear. Conquering the industry and conquering the fear. Yeah. Many men wish death upon me, but I'm still here, still standing.
Still queen.